Well, it's not raining yet, but they're calling for it. But I'm going to get down here and start running wires and all I can to get these cameras tied into the main office. They're supposed to have somebody down there actually unlocking the bathhouse so I can actually have access to it. Run the main wire from the PoE switch up to the AP, and get the pole mounted on the side, get it done. Then it's just a matter of getting to this building right here and put the receiver and get them two connected, and then put another transmitter on there to get pointed to the office, because there's trees from the bathhouse and the office, so I can't do a line of sight direct, so I'm going to have to relay it around. So let's see, bathhouse is right here. Alright. Okay. Let's see if I beat them here or they got here first. Have they got here yet? Haha. They're not here yet. Okay. And I also need to get into here so I can get up in the attic and be putting transmitter, the AP, or yeah, the AP. See, somewhere up on that roof right there, on the soffit on the side or something. The pavilion building. Let's see, pavilion building. I do believe I'll be able to see it this side. Oh, let's see, where is it? Can't remember exactly where it's at. I should be able to see it when I get up on the roof. Sun's trying to come out, but this afternoon it's raining pretty bad. So we're gonna get everything done if possible. Looks like they got a new tank. Alright, get this opened up as soon as you get here. Let's start on this bad boy. Alright, first thing we need to do is get up in the attic and see what we got to work with, because they already got the wires going up. So, and the hole they made in the ceiling in there where the switch is going to be and all is big enough, looks like, to get another wire up in there. So we're going to see what we got up in the attic up here. Let's see, let's do this a little different. See what we have up here to work with. A little tight spot going up in here. Looks like it's going to be pretty lit up here, because I can see all the way to the soffit over there, rafters and all, to be able to move around. We just have to find where the wire comes up. Have to find out where the wire comes up. If I turn the light on, Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I said light, not record. Oh yeah, light's a little brighter than I thought it'd be. Okay. This was probably the old security system. Yeah, coax cable and positive and negative wire. Then they went over to IP cameras. All right. Let's see where these wires come up. Where the wires come up at? These white wires. I think that's it right there. Cat 5E. So that's where the wires are coming up. Looks like somewhere over in that area. Try to pull the wire and see if I can tell where it's coming up at. Okay, that's going to the camera, so I need to go the other direction. Is this where all right here at me? Ah, there's the wire hole right there. I can see the wire all going down right there. Nice, right here where the ladder is. Sweet. Okay, and I got to go and take it that direction. I have to go outside and see exactly where I want to bring that wire out at and drill a hole. It's nice. Looks like it's going to be a little easier than I anticipated. So I can put a box of wire down in there and just pull it up through here and get it where I need to be. Alright, now first thing I need to do after I figure out how much room I got in the attic, which looks like it's going to be a piece of cake, but first thing I need to do is find out exactly where I need to put the AP at. Hopefully it's on this end of the building so it'd be right with straight up basically. I need to get up there and see the pavilion building line of sight. I'm gonna do that. Let's see here. Get this up here. Alright, let's see where the pavilion building will be. Where can I see the pavilion building at from up here? Oh, anywhere. I can see the whole end of the building, not a tree in sight. So I do believe I'm going to mount that bad boy right at this peak up here. Yeah. You can see the pavilion building all from here. And them trees straight ahead is where the office is on the other side. You see the flag. The office is to the right of it. I think that's right. Because that green roof is the restaurant, I do believe. Yeah, that's the restaurant. So the office is on the other side of that green building and that flag behind them trees. Pavilion building over here, I can see it plain as day. So I can mount this bad boy right here. Have access to it. No problem pointing over there. Be nice to get back up here, get more RVs connected. Got to place a good size order because I know people start showing up. Warmer weather, that hadn't been here, they're going to start wanting the internet. When other people tell them, say, yeah, I had it for a year and it's been working great, that's just going to make me real busy. I'm going to love it. But let's get the ladder over here and go ahead and get out the pole and go ahead and figure out exactly where I'm going to run the wire and possibly go ahead and feed the wire in and have it in the attic. But all I get was pull it over and stick it down in there. That'll work. So let's do that. Okay, got the ladder up. Now let's see how long the antenna is. Don't really need it much. Just want to see if I can get enough above the roof. Let's go ahead and assemble this thing. See where it's going to put me above the roof. Just stand on the ladder, I can see the other point where it's going to be. All right, getting this mounted up here, and then I can get up on the roof and actually tighten it, because I'm going to have to let it down here so I can actually get the ladder down. I can take the adjustable and take it up on the roof and get it level and all. One more, and then this will be mounted. That is mounted. All right, that's mounted up there. So let's get the ladder down. And get back up on the roof. Let's see, let's walk this bad boy out. Let's see, where can we need to get up there and make the hole as well. So let's drop this down one more. See where this actually puts us. I got the come on. Maybe too much. Let's go around the light. Yeah. That'll work. Put it around the light up there, as you can see. Right up there. That's the way I have to have it, so it actually put me where I need to be to get a wire in there. So let's see where I'm going to put the wire. Maybe run it right underneath and just poke a little hole into one of the soffit itself, since it's already got the holes there. Just make one a little bit bigger, sleeve it through it. Okay, let's get up there and drill through the soffit and get the wire to the inside. this light in the way. Not much choice, but see what we can do. Keep it as high as possible. Pretty much. See if that will get us where we need to be. It feels like it goes through and then it hits another rafter, so maybe I can get it to bend one way or the other. Yeah, feels like it went in there that time. Well, felt like it. Let's see. Yeah, it's through there, definitely. Let's see if we can sit the drill up in here in a way for it to hold. Get out of our way. Wants to hit, but then again, I had it to turn the first time. Let's see. Alright, looks like I got it this time. It's getting around that second rafter. Goes in maybe a couple inches, then it hits the rafter, so I had to bend the wire as it went in to get it go between the two. But it should be up in there now. I'll push a good bit because it's just got to go right in and then pretty much over maybe 3-5 feet and then be dropped into a hole that's in that room right there. So as you can tell, not that far from it. So let's see if, I guess we'll go up in the attic because I can reach under here and grab this wire when I get up on the roof. Alright, as you see, it goes, as you can see, it goes right up there. Then it's got to go in the attic and come down right there. And then come down here and plug in where the blue wire is. And, well, actually, it's got the PoE first and then plug it in there. So let's see what we can do to get that done. I guess the next thing we need would be up in the attic and get that wire down there and pull it down and then pull it back this way. That way I cut it off up on the roof. Well, no more than I got there. I'll probably just pull it all down in here and just put an end on there, and then all I get to do is plug it in. Yeah, that'll work. So let's get this done. Well, looks like I may have to get another one of these ladders because having an issue with part of it right here. If I push this one, let's see, let that one down, and that one down, and pull it up, that one locks. This one is not locking by itself. It's like the spring is not wanting to have to manually slide it over. The only thing I can think of is when you let them down, that jolt on it actually messes them up, which I try to be gentle on that, but I'll just have to mark that and just keep that one at the bottom and never slide it out, which usually I don't, because see, I got all these up here that I'm not even using. Could stem them out. As you can see, got all these up here that I haven't even stemmed out yet. mark that and see if that works, because don't want only one side connected and the other side is loose and going up it and all the weight. Not a good idea. So let's see if we can get this put in here, which comes right up there. Now I see what it was. It was hitting one of the scales up there. That's why it wouldn't go straight through. Yeah, that's why. But it's through. That's why I had to point it upward to get it over it. But it's there. But let's get this down into the room. Have more in the room than up on the roof to mess with. Instead of running it way down there, I'm glad I don't have to do that. I'm glad I can just do it right here. Let's see. Stick it right in that access right there and just feed it all down in that room. Since they got the wires ran on the wall, I can just zip tie and attach it right to them. At least that's what my plan is. This wire's getting caught on the heavy little thing here. See, that's the end of that wire. Let's get that out of there. Get it all over there like that. Get out of my way. Okay. Leave some slack like there like that if I ever need it. Now let's go back into that room. Alright. The only thing I hate about it is light bulbs and everything. No room to be in here. Whew. The only thing is no way to get up here easily, so I have to use another method. So maybe come halfway, or have to go that way just to get a step close enough to use. Yeah, now I got actually a step instead of having these rings all the way up here, and I'd rather stand down here like this. Yeah, I'm just going to have to start from that ring unless I go real high, then extend all of it out. They just happen to have a staple up here where they put up to hold the wire, so I got a place to put my wire. Alright, got the blue wire here, jumper. I'm going to plug it in port number 5. It has no PoE, and plug it into the LAN side a little bit. And plug this into the LAN side. And then when I get the AP mounted and plugged in, then I can actually plug in the PoE to here. So I guess next thing we need to do is get up on the roof, mount the radio. Alright, time to get this mounted up here. See if we can this up here, get the wire through it. Work. Quite breezy up here. Hear the waves out there. Alright. So let's see if we can plug this in. Wrap around a little bit so it actually have a little extra. Alright, got this mounted. Now it's time to go down and zip it. Plug it in the laptop. If it don't, probably plug it in the laptop anyway. For sure, I got it on DHCP. So, and be sure it's going to let the cameras go right straight through. Be sure I got it configured correctly. I do believe I do, but we'll see. Alright, I have access to all the cameras on my laptop. Straight through the switch. Apparently they set them on a static IP. Because I have access to each one. Let's see if we could refresh since I plugged it back in. Let's see here. It's got to find them because I unplugged it. Let's see, lost connection. Yeah, I know. Come on. Wait for it to find them. Alright, I got access to all the cameras here. Log in. There's 3 cameras here. So apparently they have it on static IP, which is nice. But I need to go down there and see what IPs, see if any of these IPs are actually taken. If not, I can leave them as they are and be easy to get it to use this IP. So go down there and come back and see if I need to change any of them. But right now, got access to every camera with no problem. So go down there and see if these IPs are actually used for another camera, since it's on a different network, but it's all going to be on the same network when I get done. So let's go see if it's them IPs are actually available, or do I need to change these? Okay, we've got the ladder, got laptop, but most important, I got to have my coffee. So let's go see what IPs are on the main frame of the NVR up there. Hopefully, them IPs I got here are not used yet, so I'll just set up the relay and it will find them, and I tell them what channel for it to actually go on. See if it'd be that easy. Alright, wouldn't you know, 2 out of 3 is actually being used. So I'm just going to make it easy and change all of them. It's a 16 channel, and 14, 15, 16 is not being used on the NVR down there in the main office. So I'm just going to change these to 14, 15, 16. Make it easy. That way I know what channel I'm going to put each one on. And it's starting to rain a little bit more, so I might not be getting the CPE for this set up today, but it'd be nice if I could. Alright, now we'll just wait for it to pick up the cameras and refresh them. It's looking for them, looking for each one, so it's just a matter of finding the cameras. Because I set my laptop to a static IP on the same range as the cameras, and we should be good. I just want to get down to the CPE and get it connected to the AP, and then plug in the laptop again and see if I have access to all 3 cameras there. Then I know I got the CPE and the APs configured correctly as through the network. Let's see if by any chance I can set something up here in the car and tie in the CPE to this and get me access to them cameras sitting here, since I do have power that I can actually use. 150 volts, so I'll be able to power all of it. See if we can actually do that or not. Should be able to pick it up since I got it turned up pretty good. Let's see. I don't have no. Let's see what we can actually come up with if we can get this to work. Alright, one thing about having a hatchback, you kind of got a little shelter. Well, here's the CPE that's programmed to the AP from where the cameras are. So we're going to put power to it. It's nice to have solar in here. Got plenty of power. We're going to sit this down here. Actually, see if we can sit this up here and see if it actually is going to actually power it up. Let's see if it actually is going to get connected to that AP down there, even though I can't see it, but 2.4 works pretty well when something's in the way. Only, let's see, the maximum I think is 20 on the power, or 22, something like that, and I got it down to 15, so it should still pick it up. If I can pick it up from here, then I can plug in the laptop on the PO that's feeding this. Should have access to the cameras. Ah, look at that. So it picked it up. So we're just going to sit this down here, and it still has connection. I'm just going to let it just live down there for right now. Put something on this wire to hold it in place, and it's still connected. Might not be the best connection, but now we're going to take this wire here and put an end on the other end and have a cable to run up to the laptop. Let's see, get a RJ45. unless I got a cord already made in the other box. I don't recall. Usually I have one as a tester. Haha. Here we are. We got a tester cable right there. Yeah, we got one. Don't need to make one. Got one. So we can put that RJ45 back in there. Okay, so we can take this cable, run it to the front for the laptop, and plug it into the LAN side of the PoE. Let's see, LAN side of PoE right there. Looky, we have camera here at this building from the bath. So I know I got it all configured correctly. So I can copy this address, and I think it may come up with that anyway. Let's see, 1, so I should be able to change to 15, because it's 14, 15, 16 is the ones I have. Let's try paste that and put 16. So that should give me access to, yeah, it's giving me access to all of them. Log into this one too. Got a live view there. Got a live view there. Got a live view there. 1, 2, 3.